Hey everybody, it's the old sports editor Ronnie Gallagher, and we're here for another edition of the Sundrop Roman the County Show. Now, you see I'm wearing a shirt that says basketball. Basketball practice started this week, but basketball's not going to start officially until all the football's over, and we're going into the playoffs this week. We have 3 teams in the county that's going. West Rowan's going to be at home against Mount Pleasant. Salisbury's going to be at home against Carver, and North Rowan, where we are today, is going to be going to West Montgomery. We're going to get Pierre Givens out here. He was the Friday night hero. We're going to talk to Tasker Fleming, the head coach, and we're going to drink some All Sport and drink some Sundrop and have a good time. So we'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, we're here with North Rowan coach Tasker Fleming. You know, Tasker, you're going into the playoffs this week, and you're having to play a conference foe, which we're all against that. How do you feel about having to play West Montgomery again?
Well, last year we played them, and 2 weeks later played them again and reversed the results. So hopefully we can make amends for how poorly we played up there last time.
Yeah, tell me about, you went to Murphy like a couple of years ago, and you was talking about how you like the kids to go off somewhere.
Well, I don't know how many of our kids had been to Murphy or how many will go back, but we definitely had time to see the scenery in other parts of North Carolina on the way. And on the way home, it was a long trip. But, we've been to Mount Gilead a couple times, and, our kids are familiar with the facility. That can be a plus, but in the playoffs, I always thought it was nice when it was special. You can always have a memory of, I played at this school or that school that you may not have played in your regular season.
You know, you ended the regular season with a 22-0 victory over South Davidson, and one of the keys was the Friday night hero, Pierre Givens, who you moved to quarterback. How'd that all work out with him being at quarterback?
Well, you may remember we played University Christian. He took some snaps there, and he got that deep thigh bruise and missed about 6 weeks in a row. But we finally got him back 100%. Senior night, decided to start him, and things were going well with him, taking the snaps, so we just stayed with it. And happy to see him healthy. He's finally 100%.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, you've had some really bad injuries, like Jake Becker, who leads the county in fumble recoveries, had a bad ankle, and it's really just been kind of a weird season with the injuries. And
well, that's something we really can't control, but we've had to put people out of position to get the better of two evils, I guess, or however you want to word it. But we have had too many injuries for the size program we are. It has affected us, but right now, Xavier Robertson's back, Jake is back, really Pierre is back 100%. They haven't been for a while, and hopefully now we can play at the level we were hoping to all year.
I was talking to Pierre yesterday, and he was saying that the team really felt good about the first-round playoff game at West Montgomery. They want to go out and atone for that loss earlier.
Well, I think after looking at the film the third time, our guys saw, we fumbled at the 1, we drove to the 11 and got stopped with a penalty, we drove to the 12 and got stopped with possession, drove to the 18. And if we can move the ball, you just have to get points to reward us for moving the ball. They didn't stop us from moving the ball. We basically just didn't finish our possessions. And then we look back at what they did. They had 2 touchdowns after we kind of tucked our heads a little bit, but they didn't beat us throwing the ball. They beat us when we had I call it secondary sacks. Our coverage sacks were there, but the quarterback decides to tuck it and run, and he's a Georgia Tech type running back. He's not a passing quarterback, but he found running room and made us miss.
Well, maybe this week it'll be different, and the North Rowan Cavaliers can come out with a victory. We're going to talk to Pierre Givens next, so thanks, Tasker.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, we're here talking to quarterback, receiver, safety, big play Pierre Givens. You got to play quarterback the other night. You did pretty well, threw a couple of touchdown passes. How did it all happen to you being the quarterback?
Just came out in practice. I had told him to put me at quarterback, to be another quarterback to step up and make some things happen.
Yeah. Well, you've also had some kickoff returns. You've caught passes. What do you like best?
I like receiver the best because I'm a good playmaker at it.
Yeah. Now, you're going back to West Montgomery. Didn't you say you was kind of familiar with them and you was looking forward to playing them? How do you think you're going to do this week?
We should come out pretty good, come out strong with intensity, and we should come out with a win. We already know what they're doing and stuff.
Sure. Well, my question now is, are you ready to dance with Sundrop Snooky? You're ready, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll be right back. Okay, so that's another edition of the Roman the County Show, sponsored by Sundrop. You see, I've got my All Sport right here, and all the Cavs have an All Sport. But before we go, as always, we're going to let the Cavaliers take us out by Dancing with Sundrop Snooki. This is going to be the first time. It better be good. Take it away, Cavs.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. 'Cause I got it going on.